Lesson 3, God's purpose for man, image and dominion. Genesis 1:26. And God said, "Let us make man in our image, according to our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of heaven, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth."
Amen.
So we're starting with the first section, a conference in the Godhead. And in this verse, Genesis 1:26, we can see that there was a conference held by the Godhead. The Godhead being the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Because it says, "Let us make." We can see that there was something like a conference because it said us. It didn't say, "Let me make."
Right.
It says me. It doesn't say me, it says us. Because why would you say, "Let me make"? You would just do. But it says, "Let us," which infers that there was a conference about it. It says that God still needed to create man as the highest created life to express himself in his image and his likeness. To accomplish this work, he needed the power of the triune God, the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. He needed a conference. We can see by this point there are already the 8 items of life created, the plant life and the animal life. So the world was already full of life, but it wasn't complete yet. Because there wasn't the maturity of life. The maturity of life on the earth is the human life.
Amen.
I like how it says after 6,000 years, no life on this earth can surpass the human life.
Amen.
And so it says, don't look down on yourself. You might be like, "Oh, I'm so dumb. How could I not pass that test? How could I not?" Like, that person's so much, better than I am, so much smarter. But it's like, look at the whole world, look at the earth. There's no life that is higher than your life.
Right. Amen.
So you are the highest created life.
Amen.
So we see that man as the center was generated. So after God created all the other types of life, and then the conference was held, that means that God's process of creating life wasn't done yet. Because what he wanted to accomplish was through man. So we see that after man was regenerated or generated, the highest life came into existence.
Amen.
So we see that one of the verses in is it Zechariah? It talks about Zechariah. It talks about the heavens are for the earth, and the earth is for man, and man is for God. Or it talks about like the creation of the heavens and the earth and the spirit of man. So we see that man is the center, because all the other things that were created was for the purpose of man. So we see that the plants are for man, the animals are for man. So man is the center, and then also when God created man, he didn't just create man and then create everything else, but he prepared everything so that everything would be perfect for man to come into existence. So this can be likened to that of a wedding. The bride doesn't come in until everything is prepared. So after God prepared everything for man, then he created man so that man could come in. And this is just a picture of God setting up his wedding and then the bride being man.
So then the man is the maturity of all created life. And then so it shows first God created the grass and the herbs and the stuff, but none of those things have faces. And then even animals and have faces, but they still don't have a real way of expressing themselves. And so the whole point of this is God made man with a face and the way he did so we could express ourselves. And the whole point of us expressing ourselves is to express God.
Amen.
So when you look at everything else, it's kind of he's as we said, he started at the bottom, he's built it up, and so it's kind of maybe a rough draft. When you first start your first essay, it's not exactly the best thing, and you have to keep working on it. So God made all these other things, preparing for the final draft of this essay, which is us.
Amen.
And then in the end, we ended up being made in his image.
Amen.